Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us today to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our graduates. The ceremony will start in 8 minutes. Please make your way to your seats. As you take a seat, keep the aisles clear to make room for our graduates. Please silence all cell phones now. When the ceremony starts, guests are asked not to move past the graduate seating area. When the graduates are called up to receive their diplomas, clear the aisles to make way for them to walk to and from the platform. Restrooms are located by exit 3 and in the hallway between Leggett and Platt Athletic Center and Young Gym. Once again, thank you again for being here to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, at this time we ask you to turn your attention to our video board in the center of the center for a special message.
Every new day at Missouri Southern State University opens the door to meaningful opportunities.
Immersive learning, health and life sciences, global education.
These three pillars form the foundation of our mission.
I've always learned best by doing. When I could shape ideas with my own hands, everything clicked.
I enjoy helping others, but I never considered what it could look like as a career.
I grew up in a rural area where people rarely traveled abroad, and I always wondered what waited beyond my small town.
Here I discovered what I can do and who I can become.
Seeing the world through unique perspectives has reshaped how I view my place in it.
At Missouri Southern, we grow and change with purpose.
And that growth shapes who we become.
What begins on this campus moves into studios, hospitals, conference rooms, and communities across the state and around the globe.
This is Missouri Southern State University. Explore boldly.
Care deeply.
Impact globally.
One expanded mission,
Built with lion pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin. Please clear the aisles, silence your cell phones, and please rise as we welcome the graduates and begin our ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Dean Van Galen, President of Missouri Southern State University. I would like to welcome everyone to our 86th commencement ceremony. Please rise if you are able for the national anthem. Please help me recognize the Missouri Southern State University Concert Band for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform party, beginning with our Board of Governors. Please stand so I can call your name and stay standing. Governor Michael Seibert, Governor T. Mark Elliott, Governor Rodney Hendricks, and Governor Christopher Dumm. Continuing on the back row, Faustina Abrams, our registrar, Joan Wilson, who served today as mace bearer, faculty representative, and clinical instructor of social work, Dr. Zachary Rice, Faculty Senate President and Associate Professor of Teacher Education, Dr. Stephanie Goad, Staff Senate President and Senior Coordinator of International Recruitment and Admissions, members of the President's Cabinet, Linda Ice, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Shelley Hewitt, Associate Vice President of Admissions and Enrollment, Rob Mallory, Director of Athletics, Michelle Wood, Interim Vice President for University Advancement, and Dr. Lisa Toms, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, and our academic deans, Dr. Carrie Johnson, Interim Dean of the College of Business, Communication, and Technology, Dr. Marcy Archer, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and our guest speaker, Dr. Amber Phipps, who will be introduced more formally in just a moment. Please provide a round of applause for the platform party. On behalf of Missouri Southern, let me again welcome our honored graduates, their family and friends, current and past faculty and staff, alumni, and other guests to the Spring 2026 Commencement Ceremony. Today, during two ceremonies, we celebrate the accomplishments of 587 Missouri Southern State University spring and summer graduates and recognize the support that has made this day possible. Above all, today is about celebrating a milestone in the lives of our new graduates, the earning of a college degree. It is a formal recognition of their academic accomplishments. They have mastered new knowledge, gained critical thinking skills, and enhanced their ability to be effective leaders. abilities that will not only serve them well to obtain employment in the short term, but will enhance their careers and indeed their contributions to society for their entire lives. Graduates, in congratulating you today, we also recognize that many of you have overcome significant challenges on your journey. Many of you have balanced your academic lives with other commitments, such as one or more jobs, supporting your families, participating in campus or community organizations, or in intercollegiate athletics, military service, or other worthwhile endeavors. Many of you are the first in your family to obtain a college degree. All this to say that we are extraordinarily proud of each and every one of you. I know that you understand that the achievement you celebrate today would not have been possible without the support of others. Faculty and staff, family and friends, alumni, and others who have provided financial support through the Missouri Southern Foundation, and indeed the citizens of the state of Missouri who have funded a portion of your education. In the years ahead, I encourage you to ensure that the degree you receive today will enrich not only your life, but the lives of those close to you, as well as the larger community in which you will live. A college degree indeed provides you with an even greater opportunity to make a difference in the lives of others and to build an enduring legacy. Speaking of legacy, it's a privilege to now recognize a very special group of Missouri Southern alumni who have returned to campus and joined our commencement today. Seated up front are our golden graduates, all of whom graduated 50 years ago or more. We're so grateful for the role that you played in the university's formative years and to the connection that you still have with us today. We have 15 Golden Graduates with us today at the ceremony. Golden Graduates, welcome back. Would you please stand or raise your hand and be recognized? Thank you so much for being here today. Next, we want to recognize those here today who have supported our graduates in special ways. I ask the following individuals to please stand so that we may thank you for your encouragement and support of today's graduates. Parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, partners, and children of the graduates, would you please stand so we can recognize you, including today's graduates. Please stand. Missouri Southern State University is a great institution because of its people, and we are fortunate to have a talented faculty and staff who inspire our students to explore boldly, embracing curiosity and challenges, to care deeply, committing to serving others, and to impact globally, recognizing that their actions can create meaningful change in the world around them. At this time, I ask that all faculty and staff in the audience to please stand so we may thank you for the many ways you have challenged and supported today's graduates. In closing, congratulations to the graduates on this milestone in your lives. We are proud of you, and we wish you the very best in the next chapter of your life as a graduate of Missouri Southern State University. It's now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Amber Phipps. Dr. Phipps served as Vice President of Patient Experience and Regulatory Readiness at Children's Nebraska. She's nationally recognized healthcare executive and a proud alumna of Missouri Southern State University. A former MSSU Lions soccer student athlete, she was named our university's outstanding alumna in the year 2022. Dr. Phipps earned a bachelor's degree in health promotion and wellness with a minor in business management from Missouri Southern. She went on to earn a Master of Business Administration from Webster University and a Doctor of Business Administration in Healthcare Management from Walden University. In addition to her leadership role at Children's Nebraska, Dr. Phipps has served as a major in the U.S. Army Reserve. She is a combat-decorated paratrooper and two-time commander who has led joint medical missions across the world, bridging military and civilian healthcare operations in some very complex and challenging environments. Beyond her professional military service, she has held nonprofit board leadership roles and has more than a decade of service with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. From her beginnings as a student at Missouri Southern to her leadership on the national and global stage, Dr. Phipps embodies what it means to explore boldly, care deeply, and impact globally through her service, leadership, and commitment to others. Please join me in welcoming back Dr. Amber Phipps.
Good morning, graduates. I am filled with the energy that is in this room, and so thank you to the families, the faculty, and probably a lot of people who called, nudged, and potentially even bribed our students to finish their assignments and to not give up. So this is definitely a team sport, and we are excited to celebrate you today. And today, as part of Lions, you're part of this pride that will continue to support you for generations to come, and we can see that here with our golden graduates, so thank you for being here. I want you to realize that you do not have to do this alone. You never have to, because growth does not happen in isolation, it happens in community. And it happens often when people see something in yourself that sometimes that you don't even see. And today, whether you feel ready for what's next or not ready at all, you are standing in a moment that things are getting ready to shift. Your achievement is matching up something with maybe some uncertainty. Who you have been is meeting up to the person that you are becoming. And that possibility is opening right in front of you. So to me, this is that intersection where life begins truly to take shape. So when I graduated, I totally thought I was ready. I had a degree and I had a plan, and my father, he ensured in me that my plan was gonna make sure that it had another plan. And it sounded a little something like this: have a career, make money, work hard, move up, and don't mess it up. It was very clear, it was very structured, and really kind of confident. And so I believed him. And because I thought really adulthood was something kind of like a checklist, or better yet, kind of like an adult scavenger hunt. Find the job, find the apartment, find that partner, find the promotion, and you're gonna find that perfect life. If you collect all of those different items, somehow you're gonna win. And so what did I start to do? I started checking those boxes. I got the house, check. Find someone to do it with, check. Get the master's degree because it just seemed like the logical next step. Check. Go run a marathon, even though everyone that seemed to be doing it didn't enjoy it. Check. I started buying kitchen appliances because I thought the aesthetic of my house needed that. Not that I knew how to use any of those. Check. And so, look successful on social media, double check. And so what the issue is this, is that during this time, I was really busy. And this is what I learned, is that you can be very busy and still completely off course. And you can be incredibly productive and somehow be misaligned. Because I was not making intentional choices. I was making expected ones. I thought that life kind of worked like a ladder. You climb up, you keep going, and you don't fall behind. And yes, ladders can go up, and also you can take those back down. But the problem is that you only move in one direction. And when we think about that, it's one direction, one definition of success, and really only one path that you're supposed to follow. I had no room to explore, no room to pivot, and no room to really ask, is this really what I even want? And so eventually, I can tell you, life will ask you that question. And so for me, that opportunity came from a time that showed up that made absolutely no sense. On paper, my life looked right. I had that stable path, and again, I was moving up. And when this opportunity appeared of less money, no permanency, and I was going to be living out of a suitcase, my friends were like, "You're gonna do what?" And my family was like, "Absolutely not." And I had a moment where I was thinking, they may be right. But then I had that different question. Is this the life that I actually wanted? Or was this the life that I had just been building? And so to kind of set the stage for you at this time, I was a few years into the Army Reserve, still kind of new, figuring things out. And this opportunity meant for me kind of stepping into that role permanently, more full-time. Not occasionally, but like every single day. And so I made a decision to leave a successful career in pharmaceuticals, which was the salary, the car, the lifestyle, for a role that was called an aide to camp. And for those that might be wondering what that really looked like is that I basically left a polished corporate job to be carrying a cooler of Diet Dr. Pepper for a general officer. I was in charge of driving, coordinating travel, hauling luggage. And I'm pretty sure more than one person was thinking, did she become a babysitter? That first year, I had 257 flights. I had some days where I was renting cars in 3 separate cities. My shampoo exploded more than once, and this lifestyle, it was not glamorous. But what no one else could see is that I was in rooms where no one else, and where I could even think of that I could have accessed. I was in the Pentagon, I was in the White House, I was in high-level strategy meetings, seeing what it takes. I wasn't just doing these tasks, I was learning how leaders think, how decisions are made, and how organizations actually move. And what looked like a step down became the very thing that propelled me forward. And that experience has shaped every single thing for me ever since. And so that included stepping into some executive leadership positions, such as becoming a chief operating officer and a senior leader at a major hospital. And from the outside, it looked like I had climbed that ladder. But here's the thing that I learned. When you're at the top of that ladder, it still feels like something's missing. Because while I was climbing, I was also sacrificing. This is time that I can't get back. My health, I was spread so thin that I felt like I was failing the people that I cared most about in my life. And eventually I had to ask myself another question. Is this success? Or is this what success is supposed to look like? And that question can really change you. Because integrity is just not how you lead others, it's how you're willing to show up for your own life. And that's when I stopped trying to perfect that ladder. And that's when I embraced the jungle gym. And here's the part that rarely makes it into speeches, is that this isn't just something that I learned years ago. This is something that I'm living right now. Recently, my role was changed at the hospital, and it came to an unexpected close. And I found myself right back into a place that potentially some of you may also be familiar with. People are struggling with uncertainty, you're reflecting, and you're trying to figure out what comes next. Those moments can be uncomfortable. They feel a little off, they can be a little messy, and a little like, this is not how I planned it. And maybe a little bit of that ick. But I do know this, that this is not a setback. This is part of the jungle gym. This is a moment to pause, to realign, and for us to choose intentionally. So when you feel uncomfortable, good. That means that you're stretching. And when you feel unsure, good. That means that you're learning. And when you look around and you feel like everybody else has this figured out and that they're ahead of you, remember this: you are not behind, you are becoming. And so if there's one thing that has really shaped my life more than anything else, it's people. It's the mentors that believed in me, it's the teams that I've led, and it's the people that I've served alongside. They didn't just build my career, they built me. So be the person that keeps your word. Lead with integrity, especially when no one else is looking. Use your voice, not just to be heard, but to lift other people up. Because titles will fade, impact does not. And of all of the directions of the jungle gym has taken for me, one that's transformed my life the most has been service. Service has taught me that success and fulfillment, they're not the same thing. I can tell you, success, it's exciting, but service is lasting. So if you want to lead a meaningful life, build something that is bigger than yourself. And if there's one thing that I hope that you take away from the ceremony today, is that it's this: don't just be busy, be intentional. Don't just follow the path, choose it. Because your life is not a ladder to climb. It's a jungle gym to explore. Have fun. This is the time to make those. And this is a time to really shift your perspective. You gotta keep moving, even when it's sideways. You feel like you're upside down, and maybe that you don't have it figured out. Because the wrong bar that you might be reaching for, that's not failure, it's feedback. That detour that you might be taking, it's not a delay, that's direction. And that discomfort that you feel, that is growth calling your name. So, lead with kindness, stand in your integrity, use your voice to lift up other people, invest in others, and choose service. Because years from now, somebody is going to ask you when your story really began, and it won't be because you have everything figured out. It's going to be because this was the moment that you trusted yourself enough to begin. Congratulations, class of 2026. And to the Missouri Southern Lions, go lead boldly, stay grounded in who you are, and carry your pride with you everywhere you go. The world is ready for what only you can bring.
Please join me in giving one more round of applause to our keynote speaker, Amber Phipps. Thank you so much for that valuable message and for taking time to join us on this important day. At this point of the ceremony, we are excited and proud to recognize our College of Arts and Sciences, College of Business, Communication and Technology, and Bachelor of General Study graduates for their academic accomplishments through the awarding of their earned degrees. We will start with the master's degrees, followed by the bachelor's and associate degrees. Will all candidates for the master's degrees please stand? Dr. Van Galen, upon completion of the course of study prescribed by the Missouri Southern State University and upon recommendation of the faculty, we present these candidates to you for the conferring of the degrees: Master of Business Administration, Master of Science and Justice Studies, and Master of Science in Data Analytics.
Upon recommendation of the faculty of Missouri Southern State University and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the State of Missouri, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please proceed to the stage?
Jared Andrew Carper. Dylan Scott Bagley. Alan Douglas Haas. Avery D. Reese. Fielding Desmond Campbell. Caitlin Brianna Staten. Emily Patricia Davis. Sophia Louise Husky. Mariana Kadari. Yash Bhupesh Bafsar. Gentile Renee Schultz. Preston James Hamilton. Lainey Mae Tapasoa. Leona J. Belk. Kaylee Nicole Teeter. Hector Emiliano Moreno Hernandez. Trevor Chase Conrad. Titus J. Hefner. Omar File. Jackie D. York.
The hooding ceremony you witnessed has roots that stretch back nearly 1,000 years to the earliest European universities. What began as a practical garment, hooded robes were worn by scholars to stay warm and took on a deeper meaning, becoming a visible symbol of academic life and achievement. Over time, universities introduced colors to distinguished areas of study, and the hood itself emerged as a powerful emblem of scholarship. Today, each hood reflects a graduate's academic journey, their institution, their discipline, and their connection to a broader community of learning. And among our faculty, you'll see a vibrant array of colors representing universities from across the nation and around the world. Could we please have the master's degrees graduates rise again? Let's give these scholars one more round of applause for their significant accomplishment. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, will all candidates for the bachelor's degree and associate's degrees please stand? Dr. Van Galen, upon their completion of the course of study prescribed by Missouri Southern State University, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I present these candidates to you for the conferring of the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science and Business Administration, Bachelor of Social Work, and Bachelor of General Studies, as well as Associate of Science degrees.
Upon recommendation of the faculty of Missouri Southern State University, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the State of Missouri, I confer upon each of you your earned baccalaureate or associate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Everyone, please be seated. We will now proceed to the presentation of diplomas. Will the first row of baccalaureate and associate degree candidates please proceed to the stage?
Announcing graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences: Oscar Granados, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Beach, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie Knuckles. Marissa Alexis Caroline Thorne. Aureli Garcia. Enrique Aguilera, summa cum laude. Jacob Christopher Arnold. Tyler Stephen Ansley, President's Honor and summa cum laude. Caleb Michael Sharp, magna cum laude. McKenna Joanne Helms, magna cum laude. Atticus Lee Johnson. Sydney Abigail Lindsay Haynes, President's Honor, summa cum laude. Hunter Riley Frazier. Lauren Ashley Ruth. Garrett Ashton Moore. Dylan Christopher Anderson. Daniel Dallas Williams. Paige Elizabeth Ebbs. Nina Lofren Fowler. Philip Spencer Jefferson, Jr. Tana Brazier. Daniel Richard White III. Fernanda Guadalupe Marancio Paredes. Christopher G. Stockton. Dason Lane Derringer. Kinnan M. Hutchinson. Ray Nicole Scar. Jennifer P. Archer, cum laude, degree presented by their mother, Dr. Marcy Archer, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Halen Danae Frankenberry, magna cum laude. Brooke Renee Golden. Elizabeth Cooper. Kylie Sykes, summa cum laude. Kaylee K. Foley. Riley Marie Hall, magna cum laude. Jasmine Lizette Ramirez Sanchez. Tanjui Wen, summa cum laude. Jaden Diane Doris, magna cum laude. Connolly Christine On, magna cum laude. Franklin Ociel Hernandez. Hannah Sue Burton. Emma Denise Villela. Now announcing graduates from the College of Business, Communication, and Technology. Joseph Charles Corder II, President's Honor and summa cum laude. Gerald Zane Smith. Macy Nicole Holliday, summa cum laude. Mariana Louisa Moraes Glenn. Camille Orahime Santana. Atticus Noble Johnson, magna cum laude. Sarah Rochelle Gray, summa cum laude. Grant Nathan Campbell. Parker Alexander Copeland, cum laude. Jared Douglas Carney. Evan Jameson Matlock. Alexander Keel White. Madeline Christine Sill. Lauren Alexandra Wilson. Brooke Nicole Pope. Braden Price Wampler. Abram E. Stegman. Andrew Landis Bear. Ethan Michael Guilford. Polly Roberts. Madison Marie Parker. Maria Stephanie Matul Gomez. Janie Jahida Renteria Paxter. Mackenzie Elizabeth Green. Reese Elizabeth Hofer. Fletcher Thomas Cups. Levi J. Adams. John Horan. Charles Thomas Miller, magna cum laude. Heather Marie Reynolds. Morgan Alexander Thomas Payton. Luke Errol Boyer. Rock on. Lauren Elizabeth Kaylin Ellis. Laurel E. Schellenberger. Connor William Stamanich. Reese Jacob Taylor. Brian Jarrett Hindman. Aria G. Sales. Tucker J. Ford. Carson Keith Wampler. Griffin Zane Lampton. Sierra Corrine Tunley. Jermaine Ishmael Loom. Cedric Zane Pearson. Clifton Tom Bridgewater. Kaiser Jaden Gann Vega. Tate Lee Ansley, summa cum laude. Zachary David Goad, degree presented by his mother, Dr. Stephanie Goad, Senior Coordinator of International Admissions and Recruitment in the Office of Admissions. Kimberly Alexander. Amanda K. Hensley. Summer Michelle Worley. Allie Grayson Fargo. Vanessa Carrie Ann Newhouse. Morgan Elizabeth Robinson, President's Honor, summa cum laude. Kenley Addison Howard. Elizabeth Jean Davison. Kayla Renee Helms. Israel Ania Bimo. Oliver John Tassett. Ralph Covington II. Calvin R. Clark Jr., cum laude. Connor Eugene Bradley Ford. Ethan Clark. Yael Herrera. Jana Claire Gunter. Braden D. Foster. Chinagoram Prince Abeze. Bailey McGill. Brianna Anaya Mosel. Charity Lorraine White. Ethan Daniel Dalton. Melvin Antonio de la Peña. Abraham Christopher Garcia Gonzalez. Parker Benjamin Epperson. Dalton Warren Mills, President's Honor, summa cum laude. Andriana Renee Osterdijk, magna cum laude. Rebecca Marie Fulton. Bagaalu Siaki Jr. Janika Jennings. Janika Jennings. April Lola Marie Stout. Shaylee Lynn Purdy. Catherine Elaine Buffington. Sarah J. Freeland. Kyler E. Francisco. Brenton Wilson. Benjamin P. Daniels. Penny Marie Thompson. Lillian Elise Westoff. Elliot Ballard. Draper A. Parker II. George Sims. Nathan Riley Glades. Matea Barber. Precious Ngosa. Brooke Osterman. Tisha Landers, magna cum laude. Kendra K. Agus. Logan Stevens.
Honor cords represent a student's hard work, dedication, and academic achievement. These cords distinguish students who have met high standards, such as earning top grades, participating in honor societies, or demonstrating leadership and service. They serve as a symbol of perseverance and commitment. You will notice that a number of the baccalaureate graduates are wearing one or more Missouri Southern State University honor cords. We recognize the significance of their outstanding academic achievements and applaud these graduates for their diligence and dedication. The meaning of these cords is located on page 6 of the graduate program. Missouri Southern awards academic honors in 3 levels for the baccalaureate degree: summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The university also awards academic honors in 3 levels for the associate degree: first honors, second honors, and third honors. Will all the graduates who earned academic honors in a baccalaureate degree or associate degree please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. We will now recognize graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences who have achieved the President's Honor with a perfect 4.0 grade point average in pursuit of the baccalaureate degree. Graduates, when I read your name, please rise and remain standing. Tyler Stephen Ansley, Sydney Abigail Lindsay Haynes, Morgan Elizabeth Robinson. We also wish to recognize graduates from the College of Business, Communication, and Technology who achieved the President's Honor with a perfect 4.0 grade point average in pursuit of the baccalaureate degree. Joseph Charles Courter II, Dalton Warren Mills, Morgan Elizabeth Robinson, and Carson Tinkler. One more round of applause, please, for these very well-deserved recognition. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, if you'll watch the electronic board up here, we have international graduates with us today who have come from 11 different countries. They are Brazil, British Virgin Islands, Canada, Germany, Mexico, New Zealand, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Spain, and Zambia. We are pleased these graduates chose Missouri Southern as their higher education institution. They traveled across the world to begin their lives in Southwest Missouri, and while we hope they will take away much from their experience here, we are very grateful for their contribution to strengthening of our global mission. Finally, we have a number of graduates wearing stoles or sashes representing their achievements, cultural significance, and membership in clubs, organizations, or Greek society. In celebration of Missouri Southern's international mission, stoles are being worn by graduates who studied abroad, with the stole representing the country of study. A list of these graduates can be found on pages 16 and 17 of the graduate program. And now, President Van Galen will lead the turning of the tassel, a symbolic, meaningful, and much anticipated part of our ceremony. The turning represents the graduates' evolution to the next phase of their lives and careers and confirms that the struggles and sacrifices of the past few years have well been worth it, for now they enter the prestigious Academy of Accomplished Scholars and college graduates.
Let me be the first to congratulate you on your achievements and the world of opportunity that awaits you. Graduates, would you please rise? Now, in keeping with the time-honored tradition of the Academy, graduates, please participate in the turning of the tassel. So at this time, Turn your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, you are aligned forever. Stay standing. I ask the audience to please stand and give them a roaring lion round of applause. Way to go.
Please remain standing and welcome Anne-Marie Wright, a junior vocal performance and exercise science double major student from Webb City, to the stage for the singing of the Missouri Southern State University Alma Mater. I didn't do it. Anne-Marie will perform the Alma Mater once as a solo. The second time through, the audience is encouraged to join in. The Alma Mater is printed in both the graduate and guest programs. Friends, and new faculty, lead graduates,